For all of your sports in Lorain, keep your TV tuned to TV20, Lorain City Schools Television.
Good evening and welcome to George Daniel Field. Jay Ferguson, Joe Bach here to bring you night action. It's ladies soccer, LEL style. The Lorain Titans in blue host the Shaw Cardinals in white. And Lorain will get the opening kickoff with Grace Arndt 37, Amelia Seymour 3 up at the midfield stripe. We wait on the official signal. 2 40-minute halves, running clock except for injuries and goals. Jasmine Jimison corrals the ball, volleys it about, taken by Shaw. Shaw comes in 1-on-3. Titans play it in toward the goal. Cleared out of there by Lexi Thompson, but Shaw has it at about the 25. Number 31, Sue LePache, clears it away. This is Harley McQuaid off a Cardinal and out of bounds. Also out there, number 10, Naya Especia. Number 25 is Alexis Leyva with the throw-in. Gets it ahead to Arndt. 2 defenders behind her. So she clears one of them. The second one comes over, but she makes a pass through the crease. It's going to roll and be picked. There's a break. Picked up by the keeper who rolls it out. Especia in there takes it away. It's turned by Shaw, however. McQuaid. Near side Arndt. Left foots it toward the keeper. Bounces off her. Seymour was there but unable to reach it until it's too low. It's on the baseline in the box. Seymour has it knocked off her foot. Jimison with it. Now clears it back out. Jada Patterson had it in there. That's her over toward Arndt. Back to Patterson. That's not Patterson. That is Especia in the box. Off the keeper and out. So it will be a corner kick for the Titans.
Yeah, some good opportunities here early on for the Lady Titans.
Now, I'm not sure if Shaw recognizes that it's a corner. They just cleared the box.
Shh.
Yeah, they can't hear me, Joe. Toward the keeper who picks it up. Arndt tries to take it away in the box. They battle for possession. Comes out to Especia off a Shaw Cardinal. Saved.
Nice save.
I'm not sure whether that would have been. That's off McQuaid there in the box. Whistle offsides. McQuaid was down below the deepest defender.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
You know, it's funny because in basketball, when you're attacking a defense, you like to get the ball to the baseline behind the defense to attack it. In soccer, it's a violation. Talia Foster for Shaw to put the ball in play. Down the middle, Arndt knocks it down. It stays in the box for the moment. Grace Arndt shoots and scores. At 2:48 of the first period.
All right.
Grace Arndt unassisted on a takeaway and a goal. And you heard a lot of cheers because it's the first time this season that the Lady Titans have scored and gone ahead.
All right.
So the first lead of the year.
2 for 1 there, Jay.
1-0 Lorain. Shaw to put her in play.
Remind everybody, this is Lake Erie League
Arndt comes up
action.
and takes it away. It's turned by 22, Aaliyah Sharp, and then knocked out of bounds. 17, Kayla Redfern right there to throw it in for, well, no, Lorain's going to get the throw in, as I thought they should. Alexis Leyva throws it over McQuaid, sent back out of bounds by one of the Ladybirds. Leyva again. Off a couple of feet. It'll be interesting to see. Now it's going to go Shaw's way this time. But Lorain throws it. I'd swear the official at the other end pointed, on the other side, pointed toward Shaw, but Lorain threw it in. Especia at the top of the box. Knocked off of it by Jimison. Sent in there by Patterson to the keeper, and she's going to punt it. It's high, but short. bouncing at the 25-yard line and then sent back in by Mackenzie Kuhn. Harley McQuaid down the sideline for Grace Arendt, comes up to meet it, avoiding the offsides. Arendt makes little footwork into the box. McQuaid, shot just wide by Sue LePache, freshman. One of two freshmen on the roster at this point. Foster, the sophomore keeper, with the ball. Now, Lorain's defense is up at the 30-yard line, and this is where Lorain has had problems all year, is turning the field over once a team gets possession of the ball. Arendt just takes that kick right off the foot, moves in, bounce off the keeper. Let's see. She aggressively goes back, but the keeper, Foster, comes up with it and throws it out. That is Patterson, Jada Patterson, and comes all the way back to Alexis Leyva at the 50. Shaw now on a run. There's a push from behind, and Shaw will get a free kick just over the midfield stripe at about the 45-yard line of the football field. So we played a little over 5 minutes. Titans on top, 1-0. Okay, ladies, it's a kick, not a throw-in. The hard thing for both of these teams is without feeder programs, they're both trying to learn the game at the varsity level. This Amelia Seymour sends it across to Grace Arendt, tries to split the defense, and she will. She's going to be in. Did she send it too far? The keeper's going to come out, and Foster gets it. She made the good, strong move. Now knocked down by, that's McQuaid, over near side to
offside.
Arendt. It was offsides, but her shot was high off the crossbar anyhow as she chipped it to get it over the keeper, but hit the crossbar, but offsides in any event. And that time you saw the Shaw defender pushing up, and that's what created the offside. Foster to put it in play with a goal kick. 33:45 to go, first half, 1-0 Lorain. McQuaid into the middle. Aspicia fights for it. Arendt back foots it and then shoots wide and knocked down by the keeper. So we had no angle for that, Joe. It looked to me like it was going to go in the far side, but the keeper had the angle, played well. Header back in. Seymour goes into play. The keeper comes up with another save. Foster's going to punt it out of there. Low kick, knocked down by Patterson. This is LePache. Back to Kuhn. Kuhn has it taken, and Shaw turns it out to near the midfield stripe where McKenzie goes to get it. Battling for it there, and Lorain with the ball. Sends it in for Shaw, and Christina Rogers on the run. Defense back for the Titans. Keeps her wide. Nicely done by Leyva. And Bromajan out there. Shot into the box. Picked up by Lexi Thompson, the keeper. Sitting right there was one of the Cardinals. Booted out of there by Thompson. Bounces out to Seymour at the 40-yard line. Jasmine Jimison, a little bit of a collision there. The ball's going to go out of play and stay with the Titans. One of the Shaw players involved in that collision is still down, number 12, Brianna Adams. Now she's up as the official on the far side. Just make sure. 32 minutes to go, first half. Now there's going to be a substitution. Adams out. There's the throw in down toward Jimison. Sent over. Arendt's going to come up with it. Seymour's got it with Arendt 2-on-1, and it was offsides.
Yeah, just barely, but yep.
The concept was good.
Right.
25, Liana Green was the Cardinal that came off the bench, I believe.
Yes, she was.
Shaw will put it in play outside the box with a free kick. Bounced around there, and Shaw controls. It'll be a foot race that Leyva controls and sends it back toward Thompson, who knocks it with the foot and then the head. It's going to go wide, and she's going to kick it down and out of play at about the 35-yard line on the football field. Shaw will have a throw in there. Now they take it at the 45 and throw it in, so.
Okay.
Yeah. Turned by Lorain, but not out, and sent back to Seymour. Seymour had trouble controlling it. Volleyed around over there. Amelia Seymour loses it out of bounds. 17, Kayla Redfern, and 18, Ariana Hanna were the Cardinals on the play. Throw in, contested. And Kuhn will go back to get it and send it toward Thompson, who boots it away. McQuaid with it, trapped it, knocked it down, sent it ahead. That's Lapoche over there with Shaw. Sue Lapoche now sends it ahead to Katie Arendt. Arendt beats the defender. She could be in alone. Seymour doesn't want to get ahead of the play. Arendt closes, hard shot, and into the back of the goal. Katie Arendt, Grace Arendt, at 10:47 with a close-in shot.
Sure was.
Off the keeper and into the net. An experienced keeper comes out there and cuts down the angle, and Grace saw her not coming out and just kept attacking until it was almost a stuff shot.
It was right there in the corner, too.
Yep. So two-zip, Lorain. Shaw with the kickoff. Knocked down by Aspicia. Sent out by Lorain's Jada Patterson. Shaw will have a throw-in. Joe, it certainly is a better day for an outdoor sport than the last two have been.
Yeah, they were miserable.
I mean, we had soccer canceled. Look who got it again. Grace Arendt at the logo, makes a move around and is up the far side with it. Jemison. Aspicia. No, that's some nice footwork right there. Now she's got to keep it because Seymour was definitely offsides. Oh! Naya Aspicia with a nice shot. The keeper went up and grabbed it with two hands. Knocked down by McQuaid. They keep it in. McQuaid sends one to the goal. Knocked down by the keeper, who picks it up, punts it out of there. It's going to hit on the Browns logo, and Mackenzie Kuhn's going to wait for it. Mackenzie keeps it in with the back foot, and McQuaid. Aspicia sends it out on the wing for Lapoche. Lapoche to the turf, and it'll be first down Lorain. Free kick from about the 15-yard line. That puts it about 23 yards out. Now, substitution for Shaw is what the holdup is. Okay, seemed to be some confusion there. Aspicia will take it right at the 15. Tough angle. The only thing harder would be to try to make a field goal from there, Joe.
That's right. Yeah, it's an extreme angle.
She's going to just tap it to herself and take it in. She'll take it into the box and stop it just outside. She couldn't do that.
You have to.
Because it was a direct kick, she had to kick it to someone else.
The little subtleties of the game.
She could have tapped it to a teammate and gotten it back.
Right, but she couldn't hit it twice.
Right. So Shaw put it in play with a freebie. Straight ahead. Pinged around, and Grace Arndt with it again. Takes it into the teeth of the defense. Knocked down there at the top of the circle. Lapoche got a foot on it. Seymour's contesting it. Especia's in there. That's Jemison. Seymour, Jemison. Sent out. Shaw controls up the sideline. Lapoche. Just wide.
Yeah.
For the freshman. Substitutions for the Titans. A couple of them. 22 and 23. Kamar Halil and Monica Maya come in. Arendt out and Lapoche out. So the changes are up front. That's where the ball's been most of the game. Taken away right now by Maya. Oh, they were still making the change, so it's going to be a do-over. With 25 and a half to go, first half, and Titans up 2-0. Seymour aggressively making a play for it. Turned by the Cardinals up the sideline and out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Lorain. Danielle Leyva, the designated thrower-inner. I think that's a position, isn't it?
Sure.
And I'm sure it sounds like something exciting in Basque, or whatever language is the language of soccer. Foot race for the ball. Titans control it back toward Thompson, who's going to come out and pick it up in the box. So obviously the Titans didn't send it in. Shaw did. Because she can't pick it up if it's sent in by Lorain. Volleyed around at the midfield stripe. Contested there. Especia sends it ahead to Maya, 23. It's got Seymour with her. It's 2-on-2. Nice turn there by the Lady Cardinals, number 8, Carrie Karim. And the ball is going to be saved on the sideline by the Titans. Is that Especia, number 10? Send Seymour in. Seymour was offsides as soon as she touched it. She got deeper than the deepest defender. Punted away. And it's going to land in a flock of Cardinal. Whistle. I'm not sure.
Not sure what the call is.
Okay, I think because of the offside, it's not a goal kick. It's a field player has to put the ball in play now, but they're sending it back to the keeper. Maybe she just did before the official was ready for her.
Do-over.
I know that's a soccer term. Sending it out wide. Knocked down by Jemison. McQuaid. Battle for it in the middle. Up the sideline. Mackenzie Kuhn going after it. Turns it. Keeps it in. Sends it into the middle to Leyva. Now into the middle. That's Maya. Maya's got players on each side. Maya into the crease, shoots and scores. Nicely done, all by herself. At 17-17 of the first, Monica Maya comes off the bench and knocks one in from about 6 yards, and it's 3-0 Titans. Especia is going to get a break now. As McQuaid also comes out. Grace Arndt, one of the two Titans, into the lineup. I didn't see who the other was. Might have been Jada Patterson coming back as well. 3-0 Lorain. As we said, Joe, the first time they've led this season, and they're leading. Turned there by the Titans. And bouncing ahead, the two defenders get split by Leyva, but then come up to take it away, and it's sent into the Shaw bench area by a Ladybird, and it'll be Lorain ball on a throw-in. 22 minutes to go, first half. Joe, we've seen this story before, but it's been usually the other way.
That's right.
The entire half has been played in the Shaw end. The score would be 3-0. Now, this is Maya again, and she's got good wheels. Fakes, shoots, scores. 4-0 from about 12 yards. Monica Maya at 18-10. And it is 4-0. Maya and Arendt each have a pair for Lorain.
I was going to say hat trick watch for both of them.
Now, Shaw's got players all over the field. They've got to all be on their side of the 50 before they can put it in play. And
yeah, she's making her way now.
There we go. As we said, neither one of these schools has what you would call a feeder program. And Maya, with 2 goals inside of a minute, up the sideline to Arendt, who has the other 2 goals. Through the legs of a defender, Grace Arendt's going to move in with Maya on her side. Arendt with the left foot to the keeper. Punted out of there. Shaw, Mackenzie Kuhn comes up to challenge. Arendt to the sideline, keeps it in play. She looks to make a move. A little too much with the footwork that time. Turned, but not out. Alexis Leyva into the box. Beats a defender. Leyva with the boot off the keeper. She's going to go in and challenge, but nice job by the keeper containing the rebound. Shaw boots it out of there, out to about the 35. And this is about as far as they've been able to control the ball. You know, they've gotten it across the midfield stripe a couple times. That was offsides. 22 got caught. That is Aaliyah Sharp. She got caught deeper than the defense. And it'll be Lorain's ball from just outside the 45-yard line of the football field. Alexis Leyva will put it in play, and she's got players mentally with their hands up in the air all over the place. Sends it down right at the defense. It's turned, but now brought ahead, taken away there by Leyva. Kuhn goes up to challenge, as does Leyva, but back comes Shaw down the sideline. Bromajan in a foot race, but Thompson comes out to play it, and she punts it away down the middle, controlled by Lorain, but then sent back in. Madison Barnett out there on the logo with the ball. The Browns logo, that is. Into the middle, and then sent out by Bromajan. Barnett has to go back for it. And she sends it over to the keeper, Thompson. Again, she can't use her hand when it's sent in by a teammate, so she had to play it with the foot. Shaw keeps it in bounds. That is Redfern. But then it goes out. And with 18:50 to go in the first half, the ball is over on Highland Park Boulevard. You get the ball rolling away a lot more on turf than you do on grass, Joe.
Yes, you do.
I mean, but we've been playing on turf for quite a while over at Lost Nation
West.
Sports West. Did you see where in the paper today where Elyria Schools made the announcement that they've sold the naming rights to their field to Mercy Health?
Oh, I did not see that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very interesting, considering they have a university hospital there in.
$35,000 a year for 10 years.
Wow.
Now, part of that goes right back to the hospital because you have to use their trainer and you have to pay for it.
Well.
So I think it would be disingenuous of the Titans to do the same thing unless you're going to name it Jimmy Haslam Field.
Right.
Okay, on the botched throw-in, Thompson controls it, and she'll boot it out of there. 17.5 to go first half. Yeah. 4 for Lorain, nothing for Shaw.
Quite a gift from the Cleveland Browns.
Oh, my gosh.
Browns Give Back Foundation. It's beautiful.
And the latest edition, if you have caught them in the corner of the screen, the orange benches up the sideline that the teams are using in honor of, that's a Cleveland Browns orange, as Shaw knocks it away in a Titan throw-in.
Yeah, the accent colors are real good. It's right with the Browns logos. It does looks really nice.
Courtesy of Howard Senich and Tim Costco and the stadium crew. Grace Arendt sends it ahead for Maya.
Oh, there we go.
Maya around the defense looking for the hat trick. And Deeks on the goal and knocks it in.
Nice
so it didn't take her long. Monica Maya has 3 goals in 6 minutes. And it's 5-0 Lorain, and that's the true hat trick.
Yeah, it's a natural hat trick, right?
3 in a row.
Yeah.
Especia, Jimison, and Lapache in. Kuhn, Seymour, and 22 Kamir Halil will come out. 5-0 Lorain, 16:39 left. Now we've got some shifting around by the Cardinal. Alasia Mosh, 24, walking it off. Now, I think we're going to have the keeper come out and play the field, or they want her to come out and play the field, but because she doesn't have her regular jersey, she can't. So that switch is scratched. And
a lot of times they'll wear a shirt or a jersey over the jersey, and if they switch, they could just pull it off.
Right.
But obviously, in this case, probably not.
Controlled by a species in the middle to Maya, and then shot off the post and then sent over.
Great opportunity.
That was 16, Jada Patterson. That was a doink. That was hard off the post, wasn't it?
It was. Then she got the rebound and split the uprights.
Yep. She said, I can do what Mark Rodriguez does.
Yeah, Mark's perfect down the season, Jay.
School record 9 in a row. Sent but not out. Monica Maya knocks it down, controlled by Shaw, and then sent into the back of the net. Is that Naya Especia, number 10?
Yes, it is.
I believe it is. She just... (24-15), and the lead is now 6. That makes a running clock. Out for the Titans, Genesis Marrero, 41. She was on defense and didn't have time to touch the ball. Sent over. Arendt goes up to challenge right at the midfield stripe. Turned there by Lapache. Arendt. Sent up the sideline. Grace is going to go. Lapache is going to. That is McQuaid. McQuaid into the box. Harley Ann McQuaid tries to set up the left foot, shoots it wide, and there's nobody there. To be truthful, I think Maya was offsides had she touched it.
Yeah, I don't know if she was looking for a centering pass or or just didn't get the angle.
Well, the hard thing when you get the angle that steep and you've got to shoot it with the left foot is that any kind of hook on the ball is going to go away from the cage rather than toward it.
Right.
Shaw to put it in play with a goal kick. 6-0. 1 for Aspicia, 2 for Arendt, 3 for Maya. We got a Lawrence Welk score sheet, Joe. A 1, a 2, a 3. Volleyed for at the 35 and sent wide by Shaw. It'll go out of play. It'll be a Titan throw-in from that spot. Alexis Leyva goes over to take it. See, Shaw doesn't, Shaw is in the same situation that Lorain gets in. Once the ball gets rolling to our left, they don't have anybody that can turn it. Like Arendt turned that one, and she lost control for the moment. Now Lepage comes up to challenge, and Shaw sends it out of play. So now it'll be a Lorain throw-in. Alexis Leyva comes over to take it. And this is where the Titans, have taken this game over, is her throw-ins are putting them in a position to send the ball in as McQuaid sends it to Arendt, and Arendt's got it in the middle of the field, and away we go. And this is a foot race for Maya. Monica Maya got to it, but send it over the end line. It'll be a goal kick. I can't believe they only have one ball at that end of the field.
I was commenting on the last game. They had the balls getting in there really quickly. They had three ball girls positioned, and they were getting them in. This, not so much tonight, maybe because of the time.
Could be. You've got a good number of male soccer players there on the bench that could go down and chase them. As we said, we spent the whole half at the north end. Turned there, controlled by the defense for the moment. McQuaid, and now Lepage sends it back to McQuaid, and then Leyva stops it. McQuaid, back to McQuaid now. Sent wide to Arendt. Grace Arendt going to take it in. Arendt sends it Maya pass. In.
Oh.
She wasn't expecting it.
No, she wasn't.
Aspicia. When you're up 6-0, everybody expects you to shoot. Leyva. Oh, top corner.
Nice.
Alexis Leyva at 28-20. And that was a pretty shot from about 10 yards. Top shelf. And she adds the extra point. It's 7-0. Just got done commenting, Joe. She's done a lot of the unsung work with her throw-ins, turning the field over. And she goes down and gets herself a net. Shaw with it on the defensive end. Little backspin going to give Arendt a chance to get into the play. Sent ahead, but not controlled. Now it's the Titans who turn it back. Shaw kicks it into the middle, but that's just nothing but blue. And back comes Jasmine Jimison. Sends it around, but it's going to be an easy save for the keeper. Joe, I don't think Shaw's had an attempt on our goal. Oh. There's a handball.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
I'm not sure, It's going to be a free kick right about from this spot that we watched Naya Aspicia score last year at Lost Nation Sports West on a beautiful free kick. Now it's going to be Jimison instead of Aspicia as it's outside the box. Now she's going to send it wide of the cage, and it's going to be Shaw's goal kick with 10 minutes to go in the first half. It's a running clock. Lorain 7, Shaw nothing. Keeper puts it in play, but right at a Titan. Leyva knocks it down. Lepage boots it up in the air. Bromagian. And then controlled by Naya Aspicia. Leyva. Maya Grace Arendt sees an opening and takes it and sends it just wide of the cage outside in her bid for a hat trick. Good awareness by Grace. And we'll have once again a goal kick. The biggest difference between boys and girls soccer, Joe, is the inability of the girls to turn the field over with a goal kick. As Arendt sends one that's going to go out of play. You know, that 25 yards difference continually on the free kick or the goal kick is keeping the ball in one end of the field. Shaw with a throw-in. Harley Ann McQuaid knocks it down, sends it into the middle but not out. That's Jada Patterson. Jemison. Especia. She's tripled. 8:15 to go. Shaw had a player at the bench getting a drink. She was going to play it with the water bottle. Sent back by the Titans, and Thompson will play it with the foot. I think that was Bromagian that sent it in, and she'll send it out. See where the ball's getting touched when Thompson kicks it out as opposed to the right. Shaw keeper is 20 yards difference.
Exactly, yeah.
And Leyva tries to send Maya in. Popped up by Jemison. It's going to bounce, and then McQuaid's going to get it with a high leg. LaPoche goes after it, sends it into the middle. Knocked down there, and the Titans, that was Bromagian had it. Now Leyva. Especia. She's got Maya in the middle. Especia with the sharp angle sends it off the post and into the cage. For her second, that was nicely done. She played the angle, but not too steep where she couldn't knock it in.
Pretty goal?
Yes, it was. And it's 8-0. Especia will come out. She's a senior. She's had her share of success on the pitch for Lorain High. It's a frustrated Shaw Cardinal team puts it in play, and it's a shark-like Titan team that smells blood in the water. And Shaw controls it, but LaPoche Arendt comes back for it. The defense comes up. McQuaid knocks it down. It's not controlled by anybody. Cardinals send it wide. Titan throw in. Here comes Leyva.
6 minutes left here.
Alexis Leyva sends it in past the defense. Grace Arendt will be the first one to get that. She's in deep. She's got Maya in the middle. Sends it toward the keeper, off the hand and in the back of the goal. Grace Arendt with her hat trick goal, number 3. And it's 9-0. Titans are taking out a lot of their frustrations on the Cardinals.
Yeah.
It's got to be very difficult in the situation that the Shaw ladies are in, or in the situation that the Lorain ladies have been in.
Right up to this point.
You know, to continue, you know, you must play for the love of your teammates or the love of the game, because it's got to be very frustrating to go out there every night, you know, when you're questioning your chances. Monica Maya, a round one defender, had it sent wide off another one, and it's going to go out of play. That should be a Titan throw-in. Grace Arendt will take it. Nope. Leyva said, that's my job. Substitute. Kamar Halil will come in. Monica Maya comes out. Played long enough to get a hat trick. Leyva into McQuaid, and I think the foot was up, and they'll call that one an illegal throw-in. We saw a lot of that early on. Oh, it's going to be a throw-in for the Cardinal. I'll tell you what, Shaw's got to lead the league in hair extensions because I can't read the numbers on about half of the jerseys in the back. Whistle, and we'll do the same thing the other way. That foot came up.
It sure did.
So, much like we did in the volleyball last night with the service errors, we've had back-to-back here. Grace Arendt. She's got away with that one. She was over the line into Leyva. Sent in there by Patterson. Leyva with it. Alexis Leyva. Forced wide. Sends it back right at the nice save there by the Shaw keeper who boots it out of there quickly. Well, that's one of the ways that you have a chance to turn the field over without a big leg is to make it quick before the two teams have had a chance to recover, but she sent that one out of play.
So back over to the Lady Titans.
So it'll be back to Lorain on a throw-in with 2:50 to go, clock spinning, as we are at 9-0. And Ohio High School Athletic Association rules say when you get to 6, run the clock. Volleyed around. Arendt, Lapoche into the middle. Shaw up the sideline, kept in play, nicely done.
Oh, very nice.
Bromajian after it, sends it in toward Patterson, who boots it right to the Lady Cardinal. Lorain able to send it wide. And with 2
Everybody
minutes.
kind of stopped.
Well, I was trying to figure out. It couldn't have been an offsides. We're going the other way.
I didn't hear a whistle.
Kamar Halil out there looked confused before playing it up the field, and where it eventually was knocked out of play for a Shaw throw-in with 1:40 to go. 100 seconds in the first half. She wanted to kick it. Now she's going to throw it in. Knocked down by a Titan. That's Leyva. Up the sideline, taken away from her and sent wide and out of play. Oh. Down the track with 1:08 to go. This could take a while. The ball is on a sprint for McDonald's, Joe.
It is. We have a ball girl.
Substitutes for Lorain.
Fortunately, on this side of the field.
Mackenzie Kuhn and Jasmine Jimison in. Halil goes out. I believe, no, that's not Halil. Excuse me, that's Madison Barnett. And here comes Leyva. Alexis Leyva. Titan throw in up the sideline. Way up the sideline. 20 seconds to go. I think they've effectively killed off the half with that. There's a trip from behind, and it'll be a Shaw free kick. Accidental contact, not incidental. But it'll be Shaw's ball, but with 4 seconds to go, they're not going to get a chance to put it in. There it is. That's the end of the first half. We've played one at the George. Lorain 9, Shaw nothing. Back with second half action after this timeout.
Opportunities present themselves every day. Opportunities that move us forward. Opportunities to serve part-time in your community. While continuing full-time careers or education to help keep our nation safe at home and around the globe. Explore your opportunities in the Air Force Reserve.
Ohio State is saving lives every day.
This is Ohio State.
We're the economic engine of the state. A major employer.
Over 60,000 students. We're on the forefront of cancer research. An educational core of Ohio.
Impacting tens of thousands daily.
Our alumni organization is nearly 500,000 worldwide.
This is Ohio State.
This is Ohio State.
Ohio State.
This is the Ohio State University.
Hi, my name is Sam Lucky. I'm 16 years old and in 11th grade at Lorain High School. I'm a web design student in Lorain High's Career Tech Education program. In the first year, I started with video production. There's a lot of editing, but you get to be creative and you can create your own designs. We also did a 30-second commercial and made logos for the school with different effects like lightning and fire. I like how I can do certain animations with characters in a game. We learned to make them do silly things like jumping around and going across the screen. We even got to make a game where we can create our own levels. In web design, there's a lot of coding, and it has to be precise. You can't make any mistakes because the page can get really messed up. Our teacher, Mr. Trout, helps us get it right. Trout has taught me a lot about video production, game, and web design. I do know that I definitely want to continue studying game design. I can see myself one day creating a game or working with other people who make games. I'm glad I did this because I'm pretty sure what I want to do with my life, and it's all thanks to Lorain High's Career Tech Web Design program.
Jay Ferguson, Joe Bach back here at George Daniel. The lights are on. Second half action underway. The Titans lead the Lady Cardinals 9-0. It is a running clock, but it will be the full 40 minutes as discussions to shorten the second half came to an unsuccessful conclusion. Now that looks like it's going to take me a while. That's Grace Arendt again. Into the middle. Is that Patterson? McQuaid? Shaw digs it out of there. And knocks it out of bounds. Titan throw in. Let's see who we have up there. Leyva gets it ahead to Jada Patterson, 16. McQuaid with it now. Shaw controlling, gets it out of there, and keeps it in bounds, or doesn't keep it in bounds. It'll be a Titan throw in. There's Leyva again. McQuaid has it lost out of bounds. It'll be a Titan goal kick. And on the corner, it'll be Grace Arendt for Lorain with the corner kick. Arendt sends it into the middle, knocked down there, and that's Aspicia. Naya Aspicia sends it into the center, knocked away from McQuaid. Seymour sends it in. Aspicia. Aspicia into the middle. McQuaid passes it across to Lapage, goes by her to Arendt, and then sent wide and out of play. It'll be a Titan throw-in. In tight in the crease. McQuaid goes up to help try and pop it loose. And it goes over the end line, and it'll be, there's pushing and shoving now. It's kind of what you worry about when the game gets out of control.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
One of the Shaw players stepped in and saved her teammate from a really nasty situation there. Now, Shaw's teeing it up for the Lorain. Okay, here's where we're at. Shaw was going to take the corner kick in their own end. It's obviously a Lorain corner kick. With the darkness in the distance, I can't see a number there, Joe. Sent into the middle where it's trapped. Nice play by the defense, and she dribbles it up and out. Breaks it out near the 20.
That was number 10, Jay.
Okay, so that was Naya Especia.
Mm-hmm.
I would have guessed that, but I didn't want to. Sent out wide, and it'll be another Titan throw or corner kick. That's Especia with it. She takes it into the box. Back to Arendt. Arendt pops it into the middle. Cleared by Shaw. And back comes Mackenzie Kuhn trying to turn it, and she does. Mackenzie adds an element of athleticism to the team, Joe.
Oh, definitely.
She's a sophomore. Last year, she was a part of the freshman football team. And she and Coach McFarland talked it over. And Lexi Thompson chases that ball down just inside the box. And, you know, as they talked about going up the levels, how much more strength matters. And Mackenzie is not the thickest of individuals to begin with. It was decided that she find something else, and she's come to the soccer team and been a good contributor. Turned around there. This is LaPache. Sent ahead. Patterson run into by a defender. Sending it out is Shaw. Chased down. And back come the Cardinals. Sent in. Patterson with a sliding save. Nicely done. And then she picks it up inside the box. That was Thompson, excuse me, and that was really nicely done. She rolls it out to Leyva, who sends it ahead. Past Especia. Patterson. And outside for Jasmine Jimison. Jazz sends it back to Especia into the middle. McQuaid had it. This is LaPache, one of the two freshmen. Arendt sends it into the middle, knocked down by Jimison. Defense out, clears it to the side and out. It'll be a Titan throw in at about the 5-yard line. Unless, now he's pointing toward Lorain. Was there an offside there? The official is out on the field discussing something with the Shaw defenders. At the same time as he is pointing that it would be a Shaw possession, and it will be. Shaw to throw it in. Oh, no, they're going to bring it in and have a whack at it with the foot. It must have been an offsides, Joe. I didn't see the indication.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Good boot that time out of there. Knocked down, sent back in. High bouncer, headed out. Past Arendt, she turns and chases. Keeps it in, comes back for it, sends it goalward. Knocked away by the keeper for a corner kick. It's a corner kick in the far corner. That would be Naya Especia's foot. The right foot on the far side. Sending it in toward Jada Patterson, who knocks it down, has it taken away. Cleared but not out. McQuaid send it farther back along the sideline. Kuhn chases it. Shaw still in possession of it. And sent deep. Back comes Jemison, McQuaid, Especia. Down the sideline for Patterson. Patterson tries to control and keep it in, does so, and then it goes off a Cardinal on a handball. It'll stay with Lorain. Jada Patterson from about the 7-yard marker, which puts her 15 yards out right at the center of the cage. Nobody there. The rebound is played out by the Cardinal, and then Kuhn sends it back in. McQuaid in there in the middle. Knocked down by Especia. She'll keep it in. And then Shaw sends it out to the sideline where Lorain will have a throw in. Alexis Leyva off the arm of a Cardinal, and Jazz Jemison with it in the box. Sliding, saved by one of the defenders. Popped loose and out of play by Madison Kuhn, or Mackenzie Kuhn. Or is that, I guess that's not Mackenzie, that is Carly Ann McQuaid. They are built very similarly, Joe.
Yeah.
Shaw keeper Foster with the ball, taking her time. We're under 30 minutes, 29 and a half to go, second half. And remember, we've said running clock. Ball goes out and street clock runs. Stops for injuries. Straight up the middle, but not out. Saved by the Titans. Leyva sent it in. It was off a Cardinal, and Leyva tried to take it in and shoot it. It went off a Cardinal. And I'm not sure whether this is a corner kick or a goal kick. From the looks of things, it's a goal kick. Now, one of the Cardinals is holding the ball. Tosses it over to Foster, the keeper, and she'll put it in play. Down the middle, knocked down, and Amelia Seymour sends it out of play. Shaw will have the ball in their defensive end. We've got a ball girl over there, Joe.
Yeah. Gets it right back in there.
Shaw quickly, but taken away there. Is that Patterson? Titans defense all up inside the 40. This is a run out for the first person that gets to the ball, and it's going to be Amelia Seymour. Seymour, the junior defender, gets it ahead to Jemison. Jazz takes it up. She's got Patterson ahead of her on the wing and sends it there. Jada Patterson footwork around one, but can't clear the second. Now she's in the end zone with the ball, centers it, nobody home. Patterson back out, sends her back in.
It was offside.
Had to be offsides.
Yeah.
She came from behind the defense to get that ball. And it'll go over to the Cardinal with 27-10 to go in the ball game. Lorain all over them, 9-0. That's where we were at the half. That's where we are now. And as the ball rolls to the sideline, there's Mackenzie Kuhn, sends it in. And sent over the end line by the Titans. And it'll be a Shaw goal kick. Substitutes ready for the Titans. Halil and Monica Maya. Monica Maya says, I had a natural hat trick in the first half. What do I have to do to start?
Right. Yeah, she looked very good doing it as well.
And in 6 minutes, she had a natural hat trick. Booted away down the center of the field. Just rolling free till Bromajan sent it wide. Stopped out there by Arendt. Battled for it. That was McQuaid. Seymour. And then Patterson in. Makes a move around one defender. A little bit of pushing and shoving there. Patterson back at it. And she'll be the one called for the shove. So Shaw put it in play with a free kick. Booted away. And rolling free toward the center. Titans will get there first. Okay, now you're clear. Just turn it. Okay, they're going to take it all the way back where Thompson's going to have to stop it with a foot. As we've said, she can't pick it up there. Jemison whiffs. Aspicia comes sprinting for it down the sideline, keeps it in play. She and Jemison switch spots. Here comes McQuaid knocking it down. Lapache sending it around one and sending it in too far all the way to the keeper. Knocked down there. Lapache with it. Sent in for a goal. That was a sweet-looking shot. And is that Jada Patterson? 16?
Yes.
Okay. So at 15:30 of the second, number 16, freshman Jada Patterson gets her first goal of the season from about 12 yards, and the Titans hit double digits. The clock's still ticking. Shaw sends it in off of a defender. Aspicia sends it over to Kuhn. Kuhn goes back for it after it was turned, gets bumped, sends it back farther. Bromajan, whistle. Not sure. Okay, it'll be a push on Shaw, so it'll be free kick for Lorain. Mackenzie Kuhn got sent flying and sent wide over here to Jazz Jemison. Senior. Oh, she's only a junior. That's right. Jazz brings it up. Sent into the middle to McQuaid, who sends it back over. And then in the middle to Maya. Maya sends it out wide to Halil, I believe that is. And she's chasing it into the corner, stops it, traps it. McQuaid comes out to help her. Sends it in off of one to Maya. Whistle. And Maya was behind the defense again.
Yep.
And that's just simply a case of the defense losing track and pushing forward. I'm sure as a player you want to say it's not my fault. I wasn't offsides till they moved.
Right.
Goal kick sends it out. It's going to hit at the 30 and be knocked down there. Shaw clears it, but turned by the Titans. Foster with it now for Shaw. Now Mackenzie Kuhn in there battling for it. McQuaid. She's shown a lot of get after it tonight.
Yes, she has.
Harley McQuaid with the ball on the wing, takes it in. And the ball knocked away, rolls out, and it'll be a goal kick for the Cardinal. Foster for Shaw. False start there. Now boots it away. And it's knocked down by the Titans. Leyva Jemison into the middle for Patterson. Seymour's got it now back on the defense and out wide for Jazz Jemison. Back to Amelia Seymour, who sends it in goalward. Not knocked down there. The keeper comes out and boots it away. Patterson had it. McQuaid in on goal. Stopped there by Foster, who throws it out. Trapped there. That was Leyva, Seymour, McQuaid. Harley McQuaid takes it in, has it knocked away. Shaw in control, sends it ahead, but Mackenzie Kuhn will chase it down as it goes out of play for the Titan throw-in. 20:20 to go, second half. Subs for Lorain, 39 Madison Barnett, 19. They've done it to me again. And I missed the third one. I think Genesis Marrero, 41. Patterson with it. McQuaid into Maya. Maya in on goal, shoots and she scores. At 20-25. Mackenzie, what is it? It's Monica Maya, sophomore forward, with her fourth goal. And it is 11-0.
Seymour. Is that our second player with 4? Or?
No.
No, just that's the first. Okay.
She has 4, and Arendt has 3.
Arendt has 3.
All we're looking, the excitement in this game is left to see if Thompson can keep the clean sheet. It's like the game we did last week with the boys where it came down to the wire and there was a goal in the last 5 minutes that took the clean sheet away from that keeper. Ball out of play. Leyva will wander after it. Meanwhile, substitute Elizabeth Bromajan in for Maya, who comes out with 4 goals in probably less than 20 minutes, Joe.
Yeah.
Throw in from Leyva. Gets it way ahead to Seymour. Ball rolling over the midfield stripe. Seymour challenging the defense. Sent wide by Shaw, and it'll be out of play, and that was off of Liana Green. So it'll be, oh, no, it wasn't. They're going to say it was off Seymour. It'll be a Shaw throw-in. Foster gets it in. Knocked down there. And I mean knocked down by Christina Rogers. Marrero. Ball stopped there, volleyed about. It'll be Shaw on a push by Marrero. It'll be a free kick to the Cardinals from right about the 23-yard line. This might be Shaw's best chance to, unable to get a lift on it. Marrero, she's leveled after she kicks it. And we're going to whistle, and we might see a card come out here. The officials want to confer. Is that a yellow? That's not a red card, so it better be a yellow card.
Well, unfortunately, things like that happen. And
frustrating game when you're down 11-0.
Yeah.
And you're facing the 60-minute bus ride. It's 8:30, and it's school night, and so that player will grab some orange bench for the Cardinals. Substitution has already been made. I think that was number 8, Carrie Karim, a sophomore. And while this goes on, the clock keeps spinning. 16 minutes to go. So the Titans will put it in play with a free kick once they figure out where the ball went. Because unless my eyes deceive me, there's not a soccer ball on the field, is there?
Yes.
Where?
Right at the...
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Seymour sent it back for the Titans to put it in play, and they let it roll all the way to the end line. Now, the kick should come from approximately the 20-yard line. They're going to put it in play with a goal kick. Well, I guess
it's
a little bit casual. Just get it going. About 5 minutes has ticked off the clock on that last play, Joe. Thompson to put it in play, sends it straight ahead. Battle for there. Aspicia had to take it, but now she turns it and gets it out wide and tries to send it down the sideline. She does. Amelia Seymour there ahead of the Shaw defense. 2 back, though, as she sends it into the middle. Now, where it's corralled by the keeper. See, and that's not something. Now there's a whistle, and I'm not sure if he's saying she couldn't have handled that ball because it was sent in by a teammate. This is almost a clinic situation for these officials trying to teach the game on the fly.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a penalty shot situation because she can't handle the ball when it's sent in by a teammate, as we were discussing earlier in the first half. They're going to let Harley Ann McQuaid take the free kick from the top of the box, 18 yards out. McQuaid puts the foot into it. It clears the keeper. That was as pretty as can be.
Nice shot.
(26-15). Harley Ann McQuaid from the top of the box makes it an even dozen for Lorain. Now, I'm not sure what happened here, and I'm going to guess that they waved off that goal. That's the only way they could put it in play. And I'm thinking that they're saying that McQuaid kicked it before the keeper was back on the goal line.
Oh.
Because it's going to be put in play with a goal kick, so we'll make it back to 11-0. I'll keep it on the sheet and make a note. Sent out. The scoreboard still shows 12, but she's up a level from where we are, so she's not in communication. Sent in, turned, and sent by the Titans. Kayla Redfern stops it for Shaw, but then Titans get after it. 26 is Bramajan, I believe. Sent out wide. Throw into Aspicia. McQuaid knocks it down in the crease, sends it in. That was knocked away. Halil lost it over the end line. And now the scoreboard indicates 11, as we were correct, and that goal was waved off. So the PK that wasn't.
Yeah, otherwise the ball would have been placed at
Yeah,
the...
we'd have come out to the middle for the kickoff. Down to 12 minutes now as Shaw ambles forward with the ball. Okay, Grace Arendt and Monica Maya are coming back. 7 goals between them. I think the official's waiting for them. Okay, now maybe they're not. He signaled them to come in, but they didn't move. Knocked down by the Titans, volleyed back and forth. Turned but not out. Shaw still sending it. Harley Ann McQuaid is going to get there in time to throw it in with 11.5 to go.
Well, Jay, one thing we found out about this field before football season is it doesn't shine like Euclid's.
Yes, that is true. And that was weird.
Yeah.
Thompson knows that rule because she's been very careful not to touch the ball when there was any question about who sent it goalward. That's off of Jimison and out of play. That was very strange at Euclid. And I'm not sure if that was the field or just the angle that the lighting was.
Yeah, those are very directional, high intensity.
Yeah,
I think that was, this is more of a diffused, broader light.
Right.
Yeah, it was really, it looked slick.
Yeah, that's exactly. Looked like there was a dew on it or something. Shaw sends it over the defense looking for a runner, but they're not going to be able to get there, and it'll be a Titan throw-in.
And the funny thing, too, if you looked at the lights, you really didn't see, you just saw a little bit because it's like the barn doors were very tight.
Yeah. Okay, that's now Arendt and Maya come in. Halil comes out along with Patterson. Nope, that's number 19. That's the player to be named later. Addison Blakely, I believe. Jimison in for Seymour. Taken away from Seymour and sent wide. Be a throw-in to Lorain with 9:40 to go. Naya Especia trots out onto the track to retrieve it. Boy, the ball girl on this side of the field is getting her steps in, Joe. Into the center to Maya. Now we've seen how that works out when Maya gets alone in the center. Arendt, she's the lefty. Sends it goalward, knocked down. Nice save by the keeper. Throws it out of there. And Shaw looks to clear the end. Sent but not out, and McQuaid has it with Arendt to her left. McQuaid sends it in on the keeper for a save. Thrown out. Knocked down there. And the Titans are going to lose it over the end line for a goal kick. With just under 9 minutes to go. There are a pair of soccer balls down there.
Oh, yeah.
No. Again, not sure, but it is a goal kick. .8:20 to go. Getting to this ball and getting it set's taken about 45 seconds, Joe. And we're ready to play. Whistle. Now we've got one extra bird on the field as Shaw was in the midst of a substitution as the clock ticks under 8 minutes. Okay, we get a player to come off. Ball sent ahead, but not out. Chased down by Leyva. It goes out of play for a Lorain throw-in. Now Especia will take that toss, but not before there's a whistle. And the whistle is to stop play and allow Mackenzie Kuhn to come in, replacing. Is that Kamir? Holly? No. Replacing Madison Barnett, 39. There's the throw in ahead to McQuaid. It goes into the center. Nothing there but Cardinal. Now knocked down by Seymour to Maya. Maya splits the defense in alone on the keeper. Sends it right at the keeper for a save. Seymour shoots it wide. It'll go out of play and be a goal kick for Shaw with 6:40 to go. I'm not sure if Maya took full advantage of the angle that she had there when she broke in on the keeper.
Yeah, I agree.
And I have no problem with that at 11-0. It's the opposite of calling timeout up 21 to throw a long pass.
Yeah. Yes.
Not that has ever happened, hypothetically. Titans will play it all the way back to Thompson. Now you'll see her stop it with the foot and then send it wide to Jazz Jimison, who loses it off her foot, and Thompson's that's the hardest she's had to work tonight. Up to Jazzy. Sent in the middle. Aspicia has it. Oh, Thompson outside the box. It's 1-on-none. And losing. Did that go in?
No.
Okay, I was going to say outside the cage, they were both. Okay. And it'll be a Titan goal kick.
It was close.
That was close because I couldn't, with the ball right there against the net, you can't see the net. Thompson will put it in. The clean sheet lives. Jimison, her natural hook is going to send this one backwards and unable to keep it in. It's going to be a corner kick for the Cardinal. Thompson did everything she could to keep that from happening, just couldn't get there with 4:50 to go in the second half. 11-0 Lorain. In a season of frustrations, it's the other team that's frustrated tonight. Whistle, pushing, looking for a call. This might be a free kick as it was in the box. It's going to be a penalty kick.
Yep, well inside the box.
They got one of the Titans, I think it was Harley Ann McQuaid, wasn't it?
It sure was.
And it's right on the 4-yard line, the 12-yard mark. And Shaw will look to get on the board. Now, we did this at the other end, and we got to wait until everybody says go. That's what we didn't do at the other end. There's the whistle, there's the kick, and it's a goal. The Shaw Cardinal get on the board with 4 minutes to go. And the goal scorer, which was Joe?
Number 8.
Number 8 is Carrie Karim, the sophomore.
The one who's it's an 8 or a 6. The one who's right at the 50 right now.
Okay.
6.
And 6 is Christina Rogers. As I said, they lead the league in hair extensions, and so I can't see
exactly
the back numbers, and the front numbers are small. So Shaw breaks the shutout at the 36-minute mark of the second half. So 76 minutes in, and the Titans will kick off with 3:10 to go and an 11-1 lead.
Now the full 80 minutes netted the Lady Cardinals a goal.
Yep. And you know what? If that makes that bus ride a little bit easier for them, I'm okay with that.
That's right. Yep.
Mackenzie Kuhn doing some work, gets it ahead to Amelia Seymour. Seymour down the sideline. Amelia Seymour all alone in the cage, sends it to the outside of the cage for a goal kick. Two and a half minutes to go, 11-1. Straight ahead, knocked down. Shaw controlling it in the middle and then not controlling it. Monica Maya sent it out over the end line, and it will be a goal kick for the Cardinals with 2:05 to go, and the clock ticking. This one was over at the half at 9-0, and the second half has not been as dominated by Lorain as we had a lot of position changes for the Lady Titans, but a couple of Titan goals and then the penalty kick from the Cardinal to put them on the board at 11-1. This is Especia, sends it right-footed to the far post, and there we had a runner. Grace Arendt came in but was unable to get a toe on it with 1.5 minutes to go.
A toe ahead of her body.
Yeah. Well, she went with the high leg and couldn't corral it. Joe, we've played soccer in this kind of darkness without lights.
Yes, we have. Last year.
Knocked down by the Titans as we're going to go under 1 minute. Ball rolling free. Shaw controls but not out. That is Especia with it. Now McQuaid got just sent out of bounds, so the Titans will get a throw in by one of the Cardinal with 45 seconds to go. Especia tosses it in to McQuaid, gets it to Moore. Knocked out of the box. It'll roll out of the field, and it'll be another throw in for the Titans. We're under a half minute. Especia tosses it in toward Maya, who traps it, takes it in, and then passes it, put in the back of the net. Is that Grace Arendt? I believe it was. Joe, I think that, what?
37.
37, yep. At 39-20.
And that'll do it.
Yep, they won't get a kickoff. That's the end of this one. And with a resounding 12-1 victory, the Lady Titans get on the board, and they broke a lot of goose eggs this year. First win of the season and first goal of the season for Lorain, Joe, and they piled a bunch of them up tonight. And it was a late goal by the Lady Cardinals at the 36-minute mark of the second half that broke up the shutout. But this one was all Lady Titans as the two teams line up at half. And, interestingly enough, we had two Lorain players with 4 goals each in Grace Arendt and Monica Maya. But I'll tell you who stood out for me today was Harley Ann McQuaid.
She did. She
was very, very aggressive, giving away all kinds of size like she did. And she was almost on the board as she hit the back of the net on a penalty kick that wasn't a penalty kick because it was waved off. But I thought she had a very nice game for the Titans. So Lorain gets on the board in the conference and for the season. 12-1 in this one as the ladies celebrate. It'll be a long bus ride home for the Shaw Cardinals. But I believe that was their first goal of the season. And the two coaches meeting at the logo in the middle of the field having a discussion as the ladies walk off. So, Joe,
all right.
Until next time, for Joe Bach, this is Jay Ferguson reminding everybody it's a great time to be a Titan.
This has been a production of Lorain City Schools TV 20 WLCS.